Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we are about to speak with Gimli to see his reaction to the conversation we just had with Celeborn and Galadriel.
I would have the mines restored, but my road lies with Frodo.
Yes, I wish I could help with the Iron Garrison and their efforts in Khazad-dûm. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have them restored, and the Iron Garrison will need able-bodied dwarves if they are to do that. But I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see this errand through before I will return to the mines. The needs of the Iron Garrison is great, but glowing sun does not turn aside from one change to begin another. One charge, oh yes. I am struck by the thought, Pineclaw, that Bolsey's tidings have not been unknown to the Lady Galadriel. At my first meeting with her, it seemed to me that she offered a choice between continuing the quest and leaving it to others. And here arrives just such a point of decision. Alright, and something I cannot use, apparently. Right, a sword, a bow, or
I have made my decision.
XP. That is my decision, Pineclaw. I will not abandon the quest with which I have been charged. I hope you will give to Bolsey and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid that I would have provided if I were there. When the errand of this company is finished, I hope to return to a reclaimed Moria, and your efforts will help make it possible. Bolsey said that he would return to the Chamber of Crossroads near Durin's Way in Moria. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I am not able to return, and my fervent good wishes for his success. Alright. To the Chamber of Crossroads. That's right. Back to Moria, and the quickest way there is... Oh, not through my house. Okay. Through the 21st Hall. And we also have that other quest, also related to Celeborn. That we've been, well, at least I've been sitting on for a while.
These halls will be great once more.
Okay, we'll just head to the trail. Let's see, that would be under... Where would that... Doesn't help that if I keep on facing in and out, right? Or is that... Oh, well, I'll just turn it in and I'll... Just find the quest acceptor and that'll take care of it. Actually, before I do that...
Moria have much to account for.
Alright, that's... Yeah, just... I don't care what I put on it. And this axe is... Yeah, I really don't care about what I put on that one. Alright, close, and... Let's... Alright, good. Actually, I should put a... See if I can throw anything else on here. Bear form damage, 44. I got 55. Alright, and... That'll do for now. Actually, how's this going along? Oh! Yeah, oh, 74 for 74. That sounds perfect. Alright, now let's take care of that. Hello! Got a letter from Celeborn.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
So, you come from the land of the meddling elves, do you? I'm sorry you took the trouble of coming all this way for naught. I know not what they seek, for their backs to the shielded by the blood of the dwarves, while they wander ever in peace in the haunted eaves. I will read this message, but what? Indeed, I am a great fool. Lord Celeborn speaks of Moria flooded with rays of light and the creaking of the water wheels. Such ideas were lost to us when Durin fell. I now have two great tasks to achieve. Luminar and Naladoom, as Celeborn describes it from his long memory, were great halls that whence the light and water flooded Khazad-dûm. There now lie dormant, surely under the sway of evil, as we find with the once fair halls of this great kingdom. Can you help us to restore them, Pineclaw? Please, find some information on how this can be done. So I need to help the dwarves regain control of Luminar and help dwarves regain control of Naladoom. Now I have a feeling I have to actually do the real instances in order to do that. Alright, you should speak to Frofter to accept 2 charges. Ah. Yeah, here, because here's Right, let's see. Oh. Hall of Mirrors, before Luminar.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
The folly of the elves has made me forget that they have walked this Middle Earth for years uncounted, and that those from the Holly Lands were counted friends in friendlier times. Luminar! My eyes water to think of Moria aglow, as the elves apparently saw it when they came. Forgive my ungentle words towards the folk of Lorien. Do you wish to see us in our need? My dwarves are occupied with solving the alarming summons of how that may mean their very survival. I have not a dwarf to spare. Would you go into Luminar and see for yourself why the lights do not shine? You would bring a small company to stout fellows with you. This is search Luminar for information. Now, this said, I have a feeling you have to do the small fellowship version rather than solo version in order to complete this, but just in case, we will perform a test. And of course, it's always, if all it costs are a couple of quest slots in order to do the test, why not pick the quest?
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
The impertinence of the elves is forgivable, because of the hope of Celeborn is kindled within the intent of well-meaning message. I wish that I could invest every pair of hands in the expedition to reigniting the lost lore of Durin's Way and our elf neighbors described. Alas, that I cannot spare them, for I know what fell rumors hiss from the deep depths of Naladoom, where the water wheels once brung. Long ago did Khazad-dûm hum, he leaping across the caves. Celeborn's message has put a warmth in my heart. There must be a way to solve the problem. Pineclaw, will you come to our aid again? I would ask that you travel to Naladoom with a small company and defeat whatever menace lurks there. For something has destroyed the works that once pumped life into the silent halls. If you find anything of value while you are there, I would give you a sturdy reward as such priceless knowledge. Alright. And these guys have other quests in here, and I'm pretty sure that these all definitely require us to do the small fellowship version. But we will speak with Balsi here.
These are my first dealings with Celeborn of Lorien. I
Welcome
do
back to
not know what to
Khazad-dûm,
make.
Pineclaw. I am disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I am sure he had his own reasons. His father, Gloin, has long been a close friend of my father and Broger's brother, and Gimli surely retains the honor of his forebears. This is my first dealing with Celeborn of Lothlorien, and I must confess that I am not sure what to make of him. He has sent a number of elves to help me, and while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps eager to blame the dwarves for all the troubles, but both present and past. They are established in a camp in one of my dwarves, over Bellhammer, in a newly excavated passage of Durin's Way, Balzugar. It is located in the very southwestern corner of Thrak-Bazan in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. you will find Thrakbazan in the northeast of the chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. And journey there and lend over your aid. He is having difficulties getting along with these elves. Alright, so therefore, so we have this place right here. Now, did we ever actually visit that area?
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls
It's sort of moot
Khazad-dûm.
since there is no... There's no stable route to that place anyway. So, if there's no stable route there, we'll have to get there. Now, the easiest way to get there that I
May
know
Durin
is
return
via
soon to his
the
halls.
21st Hall. And so that's the route that I will take. Alright, here we go, and let's see.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
See both Thrakbazan. Actually, that's... Yeah, Thrakbazan is where... Oh, Durin's Way. Yeah, Thrakbazan I have not yet unlocked. So, right, so what I'll do is I'll just head over to... And I think the other place doesn't connect to the 21st Hall anyway, so therefore that would be moot. So what I'll do is I'll just take a little shortcut by going to this place here, Jazargund, and then I have a straight shot this way. There will be a few orcs here and there to run into, but not nearly as many as I'd run to by any other route that I could possibly take. Jazargund, whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have thought of it when I was at the 21st Hall. Look, I want to quickly go back to the 21st Hall, and I'll meet you here in a moment. And we are back, and I am now on a sturdier goat, 250. That's right, I went and purchased the rep goat, since I had kindred with the miners. And while I was there, I exchanged in all the rep items I had remaining and used that to get some additional rep with the guards. And now I'm kindred with them, though I didn't notice anything interesting that would help me with. But it's one additional faction that I'm kindred with, for better or for worse. Alright, now we're heading back into this area. See, this is why I took this route, is because you really don't run into anything as you come along this way. Now, of course, now that we're in Thrakbazan, we'll probably run into a bunch of orcs and the like, or, well, maybe goblins instead, but not much of a difference in that matter. And while I'm not going to be doing any quests for these dwarves, I might as well pick up the stable master while I'm in the area. So let's take care of that. So many quests.
These halls will be great once more.
Yeah, it just goes to the 21st Hall, so I can get here quickly if I ever need to come here again. I have no idea when that would be, but if you're at least doing everything, then remember to take it when you do all those other quests. And if you do that, you'll have an easy time getting back here after you're sent back by Celeborn. Elder Moria Rider. If that's their eldest rider they've got, they're in trouble. Of course, I don't mind the orcs being in trouble, because that's what we're trying to do. Kill and fight all the orcs, right? Alright, now let's head down this way. and find out what we have. I think, yeah, we have found the cave. Yay! 2 elves and a dwarf. And a couple of frogs. Looks like they're jumping in slow motion.
This cavern was recently unearthed, and the gardens here still thrive.
I am glad you're here, Pineclaw. These elves have been sent by Celeborn for the purpose of helping us drive the evil out of Khazad-dûm. So they say, but they seem much more interested in casting blame about than doing anything helpful. This cavern, Bazagar, was found shortly after you departed, and many of the folk were impressed by the state of it. The gardens still thrive. At least up here, they do. Something rots and corrupts the plant-like life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in cleaning the caves of danger, instead, these elves speak often of digging too deep and disturbing things best left undisturbed. If this is the best Celeborn has to offer, I'd rather he kept them in the woods. You talk to Crumphill, Pineclaw, and see if I'm wrong. You'll see that I'm not.
Some evil lives at the bottom of Buzungar, and it
Listen
corrupts
to me,
the gardens
Pineclaw.
here.
For this Orval will not listen to reason. Some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern, and if this place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. This is always the way with dwarves. Why must they always dig into places where they are not meant to go? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone, and they have come to the surface to lay waste to the homes of the elves and other good people? It's dwarves. Digging is what they do, right?
What has drawn the Globsnaga to this cavern?
If Orval will not listen to reason and collapse the only entrance to this passage, sealing the corruption within, we must find its source and destroy it. Speaking to Nefinog along finding his source when dealing with it. We have seen Globsnaga orcs deeper within Buzungar, and fear that they will soon climb up into this place. Have they been corrupted by the wilting rot? Or is there some other cause to their affliction? Well, they're Globsnaga. It would probably be the fungus from the flaming deeps and the foundational stone and places like that, but that implies some connection between that and here. These questions are secondary to the most important matter, Pineclaw, that they be defeated before they can do us any harm. Destroy them, as you undertake Niffling Egg schemes for cleansing out the rot. Alright.
The rot that pervades Buzungar is not of the natural world.
And that gives us the duty of removing it. If Orval will not listen to the advice and seal the passage, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into wider Moria and becomes a much greater threat. I believe I have the means to do this. Another barrel! This barrel will catch pure light, even at its most dim, and reflect it upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on the stone in the deepest part of Bagunzar, it will be like a beacon to the evil of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies behind the wilted rot in agony. At that time, you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the barrel, or its effects will not serve to weaken the master of the rot, whatever it may be. So, that means next time we are going to go down into these caves, kill some Globsnaga orcs, use this barrel, and find what evil lurks here. And we'll do that in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.